Good morning, and happy New Year's Eve. I last minute decided to vlog this because we are doing something special for New Year's Eve. Now, this is not my favorite holiday. In fact, it is kind of my least favorite holiday. But when I was younger, we used to do something really special with a whole bunch of other families. What we did is a whole ton of families would get together, like 7 or 8 families, and we would all rent this really, really big cabin in Tennessee, or a really, really big cabin in Tennessee. And we would spend New Year's together there and have a lot of fun and do a ton of things. Like sometimes we'd go go-karting or zip lining or whatever. Anyway, we did that for a good bit while I was growing up. But then as the kids kind of all started to get older, we kind of stopped doing it. But the youngest kid, who is no longer a kid anymore, but the youngest of us just turned 21 this year. And for his 21st birthday, what he wanted to do was to get us all together and do that one more time. So that's what we're doing. It is New Year's Eve right now. I had to work yesterday, so I didn't want to drive out yesterday. And unfortunately, I have a really good friend in the hospital right now. She is doing a lot. She's doing a lot better, steps forward. But we are surprising her today and visiting her in the hospital real quick. I have everything in the car ready and packed to go. I'm basically driving to Tennessee straight from the hospital, but I want to make brownies while we're at the cabin, so I am heading to Kroger really fast to get those ingredients, and then going to head to, I want to get hot chocolate at like Dunkin' Donuts, so I think I'll do that as well, but then I will be heading to the hospital. All right, I stopped into Kroger. I got the ingredients. I got myself some donuts. I ate 2 of them. Why did I get 4? I don't know. I would not eat 4 donuts, but I guess I'll save them for later in the drive. And I got Jillian some flowers. I called her sister quickly and I said, she's not allergic to any flowers, right? She was like, no. I was like, okay, perfect. The problem is, and I'm kind of bummed, I don't think I will be able to stay at the hospital long because I need to make sure I get to Tennessee before it's dark, and it's about a 3.5, potentially 4 hour, potentially longer, depending on how traffic is once I get into Pigeon Forge. And I know Jillian will completely understand that, but I am just kind of like, we were supposed to be there at 11. It's 11:09, but I don't know why I'm putting it in reverse. I don't know where I'm going yet. I stayed a little bit longer than I originally planned, but we couldn't get into the room until about 12:05 because the doctor was in there and was talking to them. I of course did not get any clips because Jillian of course is not looking the way that she normally would, so I knew she would appreciate being on camera. GI came in and they needed the rest of us who weren't family to leave the room just because where's my car? They needed us to leave the room because they needed to talk about certain things and check things out. So her sister stayed in there, and then we saw her mom in the little waiting area, and we were like, hey, they're there if you want to go talk with them. Where the heck am I? So that's when I was like, hey, I actually got to head out. So I will say, and this is probably TMI, so sorry, but I forgot to pee before I left, and I've already walked out of the hospital, so I'm not gonna walk back in. So I think I need to stop and get gas somewhere anyway. So I think I'm just gonna pop in the first gas station that I see and then head out from there. I just passed the school bus graveyard, which I have read about. I know what that is, and I knew it was in Georgia, but I didn't really know where. I just passed it. Oh my gosh. So now I kind of know-ish where it is. It's a really cool spot for photos. And it's I think they take donations. It doesn't cost anything technically to shoot there, but they leave something at the front where you could leave a donation because that's appreciated. But so cool. I need to take photos there someday. Holy crap. Do you see all of the, oh my gosh. That is so wild. Now I see, oh my gosh. I know I'm doing a terrible job, but I'm trying to video. Oh my goodness gracious. That is wild.
Blue frittata.
Yay. We're here. I have changed into my pajamas. Now we all were assigned specific beads to wear. We got this cute bag that has different things. Now, not only are the beads specific for tonight, they came in this bag that says wear to the New Year's party, but we also have shirts, but you can't see what the shirts are. For example, this says don't look until Monday morning. So we wear this on Monday morning, and they're all like different shirts. And then it is 7:25. We have a long way to go until midnight, but yeah. I love that there's just a whole drawer full of them. We are like 40 minutes away from midnight. People are definitely intoxicated, as expected. My brother is, which is fine. I just have never seen him intoxicated before, so it's a little strange to get used to. But I'm doing better than I thought I was going to. A little bit of backstory. So as I said, we did this the last time 10 years ago. So I was 12 and we did it for a few years. So, sorry, it's chilly. We did it for a few years. So I probably did it at least from when I was like 8 to 12, probably a little bit younger than that. But it was always a lot of fun, but it is definitely where I get my discomfort being around intoxicated people from, because I very kind of iconically, and that's not really by me, that's by my dad saying it, have basically told him, and I told like his friends like flat out, which are the ones here, when I was younger, I was like, no, I like you all individually, just not as a group. And it was because, especially when we were younger, there was a lot, not necessarily my parents, but some of the others would get a little kind of intense and crazy and intoxicated. So that's definitely where I get a lot of my wariness from. And so there was a big part of me that really wanted to come and kind of reclaim a new memory as an adult where I understand myself better to just come upstairs for a second and kind of decompress. I have my noise canceling headphones that I'm gonna bring down and use, you know. I have my, I have a fidget toy, like I have things that I know will help me, which is important. So the count is technically off. We're at 50 seconds left, but good morning from the first day of 2024. Would you like to say hi? Okay. Alyssa says hi. People are very, very hungover, Brayden included. But Brayden is doing better than some of the other guys around the same age. One of them who has literally not made it upstairs today at all yet, and it's noon. So I'm working on my planner goals. We have been waiting. Do you want to be in the video?
Yeah, we've been waiting so long.
We are trying to go go-karting, and it's been like hours.
No, we've been waiting way too long.
We were about to leave, and then 2 other people were like, wait, we'll come. But they were just like sleeping and taking a nap. So now they have to totally get ready. And we're like, they close at 5, it's 3.
Oh, they say 6 there?
Thanks for driving us out of there.
All right, this is our 3rd round of go-karting. Jaden has won twice.
No, I won the last one.
Okay, so Jaden's won 1, Brayden won 1, and then 8 of us are going again. So
I'm still gonna win.
I'm just proud of myself because I beat Johnny, and I was able to swerve around. There was a 2-seater that they got turned around, and I was able to scoot past them, which was honestly kind of scary. That the 2-seater that spun, and I was like, ah! Yeah. Anyway, so this is our last round, but it's been very fun. It's so pretty.
This guy popped up in my backyard
in Texas.
Oh man, look at that.
I did a terrible job vlogging. Sorry. We had a lot of fun go-karting, and then when we got back from go-karting yesterday, we were hanging out, and then we watched a movie. We watched When Harry Met Sally. And then I did not get a clip, but we were playing Uno, or so we were playing Spicy Uno, and then we were playing Uno, and then I was taught how to play, pardon my French, but it's the name of the game. I was taught how to play the card game Asshole, and then, or some people call it, well, no, El Presidente is, I guess there's different rules to that. We didn't want to call it that, so we called it Loser. But I had fun, and I don't know how to play card games, and I was really proud of myself because I never lost a game. Like, you basically, like, go around until, like, one person, like, the last person finally is able to get rid of their cards. But I was never the last person. I actually got second the first 2 times, third the third time, and fourth and then, like, fourth and then third again, I think. So, anyway, I thought I was doing pretty good at it. And it was a lot of fun. And then I went to bed, and then I woke up this morning, and we kind of were lazily poking around, lazily eating breakfast. And then I am on the road headed back home. I've been practicing my lines for Diary of Anne Frank for Act 1, which I pretty much have down. So when I get home, I'm going to record Act 2 and finally start working on that. And yeah. I am home. I'm home, starting to unpack. I have about an hour before I start work. I don't know why I looked at my watch. It's dead. But I'm going to unpack my bag quickly. The cats are good and taken care of. And yeah. So Happy New Year. Happy 2024. This is the first year that I haven't, like, full year that I'm not daily vlogging. But you can definitely expect a Diary of Anne Frank vlog that will likely come out in February, but that might be the next vlog because I don't know of anything happening in January that's big enough to vlog other than like this right now. So, but I will see you in February.